Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Warwick.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What?
I have a very bad feeling about this.
He'll be just fine.
Are you sure? Surely you can do better.
He will do a fine job.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now listen here.
Breaking my heart.
He will do a fabulous job.
Liar!
And you should keep your negative opinions to yourself. Thank you.
I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this.
All right, that's it. Knock it off.
The dark side I sense in you.
He is coming out, and he will be wonderful.
Be gone with him.
Period.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
I said that was enough. Don't make me call George.
What?
No!
Enough of this. This bickering is pointless.
Are you sure about this?
Absolutely. So be it.
That's better. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Star Wars Weekend's host and your host of Stars of the Saga, Warwick David.
Thank you. Oh, there. Excuse me just a minute. I'm just finishing. Peter Mayhew back here has given me a Wookiee cookie. Quite nice, but I'm finding it a bit chewy. Come on, it doesn't get much better, I promise you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Stars of the Saga Celebrity Talk Show. You're having a good time at Star Wars Weekend? Yeah. Oh, look at all those lovely faces. Except that one. Anyway, we got a great show lined up for you today. Oh, yes?
Yoo-hoo! Hello there.
Hello?
Warwick.
Who's that?
It's me, Ben.
Ben? Ben? Well, how can I be sure it's really you? I need to see some form of identification.
You don't need to see my identification.
I don't need to see his identification.
Come here, my little friend.
Well, come where? I can't see you.
You're a feisty little one.
Thank you. What?
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
Yeah, everyone could have, but what are you doing here?
Well, to tell you the truth, I've been at a bit of a loose end since the end of episode 6.
Oh, yes.
Luke doesn't need an old fool like me anymore, so I thought I'd come to the world they call Disney and guide you in the ways of the talk show.
Oh. Well, that's very nice of you and everything, but I think I'm okay for guidance. I've got a great technical team here at Disney MGM Studios, and we're all
Warwick,
set.
You must finish your training.
Oh, yes.
The dark side is powerful, easier, more seductive. Don't take the path that Jerry Springer did. He was once a pupil of mine.
All right, well, thank you very much. I'll bear that in mind, Ben. Thank you.
I'm here if you need me.
Super. Excellent. Now, it's time
Don't
to...
hesitate to call.
Of course not, sir. No, thank you very much. Ben Kenobi, everyone. Wow. Fantastic. Ah, yes. Now it's time to introduce my first guest. He plays one of the Star Wars saga's most popular and beloved characters. Without this man, Chewie wouldn't even be a walking carpet. Now, before I say mind your head and welcome him out here on stage, let's take a look at him in action. Please look to the sky and welcome the Ewok on steroids, the mighty Chewbacca himself, Peter Mayhew! Wow. Peter, welcome. Welcome. How about it? Peter Mayhew, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Oh, Peter, welcome to you, sir. Pleasure to have you here.
It's wonderful to be here.
Are you having fun here at Star Wars
Oh,
Weekends?
of course. We wouldn't come if we didn't have fun.
And they make it so worthwhile,
They
don't
are
they?
wonderful fans.
Thanks to all of you. Give yourselves a round of
Give
applause.
yourselves-
Fantastic. Well, Peter, firstly, I want to go back to the point when you first saw Chewbacca. Now, was there a moment where they took you into a room and said, here is the suit, or here is a drawing? Can you take us back to that moment?
It was the interview with George. Walked into his office, which was a 4x4 box. A joke. His office was nearly as big as his theatre.
My office is pretty big, but his was bigger.
His was bigger, yeah.
Show off. Yep.
I know, well, and on one wall there was all the pencil drawings done by Ralph McCallum. And one end, Vader at 6'7". The other end was a walking carpet, 8 foot plus with blue eyes, and it said 8 foot plus with blue eyes. George, I sat down on a sofa like that one. George opened the doors, came in, I stood up. That almost guaranteed me the job. Because George goes, and he turned to Gary, his associate, and he said, I think we found him. That was the total conversation regarding me, but they explained what the character was as well as what the costume looked like. It did. Originally, it looked like a walking carpet. But it also had Bermuda shorts and a vest. George said, we don't want that because Chewie is an animal, he's got fur. So we don't need the vest and the shorts. So Chewie ended up naked, but that's another story. Which we won't go into.
Fantastic. So you went from Peter Mayhew with an average job to Peter Mayhew actor on a Star Wars movie, just like that. That's fantastic.
No training schools, no nothing.
But I don't think that's detracted, because I think everyone here will agree Peter's performance is second to none, and it wouldn't have been Chewbacca without him, certainly, would it? Excuse me a minute, I'm sorry about this. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the phone is, I better get it. Could be my agent. Let me just get the phone here. Hello?
Hello? Warwick?
Hello, who's that?
It's Jeremy.
Oh,
Jeremy.
no.
Oh, it's Jeremy. Hey, everyone, it's Jeremy Bullock, Boba Fett himself, on the phone. Fantastic. How about it?
What's all that noise? Have you got the television on or something?
No, Jeremy, I'm here in Florida. I'm actually at Star Wars Weekends. I'm interviewing Peter Mayhew.
Oh, Peter?
Yes.
Could you tell him he owes me $5?
Yeah, Jeremy, he's listening, and he's quite a bit bigger than you.
I'll settle for $2.50.
All right, Peter, make it $3 then.
Yeah.
No, $2.50.
He's still bigger than you.
Okay then, right, bye.
Bye.
Oh, it's gone. Jeremy Bullock, how about that? You never know what's going to happen.
These actors get in.
He's trying to get in, isn't he? He's trying to steal your limelight. Well, Peter, then of course, because of your abilities within the Wookiee costume, and because nobody else can do it like you were asked back for episode 3.
That was a wonderful, wonderful...
That is the icing on the cake, isn't it?
You know, talk about, all right, you do 3 movies, you think, yes, I'm there.
Yeah.
But to come back all these years later for the 4th one, for episode 3, very few actors have been able to do this and have had a character like this that is capable of transcending the
generations,
time periods.
isn't it? Yeah.
And you're looking at you're now looking at 3 generations of Star Wars fans. You've only got to sit there and
they're all here with us today.
Look at the audience.
Yeah.
So it's remarkable. It was absolutely fabulous, and we had a great time in Australia.
Fantastic.
And the rest I enjoyed it, and we've never looked back since. And it's just fun.
After all these years, and it was a while since you've last held your bowcaster, isn't it? I want to recreate that moment for you now, Peter, because I have here a Nerf version of a bowcaster, a Wookiee bowcaster, you see. It's very simple, Peter. You just pull the trigger there, and it shoots these lovely children-friendly darts. So I'm going to attempt now to shoot Wicket over there. Well, no, actually, I won't shoot Wicket, of course not. I'm going to shoot... No. Let's shoot at C-3PO over there. So let me demonstrate to you. It's fantastic. Okay. Do you like that? Yours won't sound like that, trust me, it's contractual. Okay, so, do come with me. I've set you up a little game, Peter. We're going to see how good you are. As I said before, you just pull the trigger, and when you reload, you have to cock it by pulling that. So, I've set up a bit of target practice for you, so can we have the targets, please? Here they come. Okay, Peter, take aim. Okay. Oh no, it's a dud shot. I think you got away with it, Stormtrooper there. Peter's just reloading now. Easy now. Slow down, please. That's it, Peter, you got plenty of time. Oh, no, that's a bit of a dud again. Not much range on this. You can go a little closer if you wish. Hang on, what's this? Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Stop a minute! Good Lord. Hang on a minute, Peter, hang on a minute. What is this? What? It's come to follow me. To come with me. Sorry, look at the timid, poor little creature. Scared out of its wits. Why do we always shoot at Ewoks? You lot play... Well done. I mean, you lot play Battlefront and all you want to do is shoot these guys. Come on, off you go now. Come on, I'll escort you away. Come on, just wait with me a minute. Wait with me. Come here. Go. Oh! He got you. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Mayhew. Fantastic. What a good sport. What a good sport. Thank you for that. Right. I'm going to ask Peter to stay with us now as I bring on my next guest, who has a list of producing credits as long as a Wookiee's arm. Please demonstrate. It's quite long, isn't it? This man helped young Indiana Jones to swash and buckle in the TV series, and he guided George Lucas's prequel-making Star Cruiser safely through the filmmaking asteroid field. Now, before we meet him, let's see him in action, producing.
Let's do this in 60 days. As the producer, my job is to assemble a team of artists and technicians who will bring George's total vision to life. Brilliant. It's thousands of people coming together for one very intense period of time, and when it works, it's absolute magic. This is awesome!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man with a big personality and checkbook to match, Star Wars prequel producer Rick McCallum.
Every day.
Here they all are to see you again, Rick. You're having a good time at Star Wars weekend?
Absolutely fantastic. First time here, and it's awesome.
You're enjoying it?
Absolutely awesome. And I have to say one thing.
Yes, of course.
I cannot thank you all enough, especially all of you who were in the motorcade, because it was so hot out there. I had the air conditioning on, and it was hot. But anyway, thank you so much. It really means a lot to all of us.
Yeah, we do appreciate that.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well done, guys.
Be nice to me.
Oh, of course I will. You know me now.
God.
I want to go back to the time, Rick, when George first talked to you about the Star Wars prequels. Now, initially, were you a fan? Did you enjoy the original trilogy before that? Talk us through that.
Yeah, no, I never forget the first time Episode 4 came out, A New Hope, was also the first day I started in the film business. And I was going home that night. It was a Friday night in Westwood in California. And I had never seen so many people. We thought it was a fire or a car accident. And I'd never seen, because in those days, nobody would sit in a queue waiting to go see a movie. And no one had really heard of the film because Fox didn't really support it at all. And a friend of mine called me late that night and he said, "You've got to meet me first thing tomorrow." And we did. We went and we waited in line for 2 or 3 hours, and it was just an incredible experience. Because at no point at that time had anybody that young been able to create this whole world, and he did it so well, and I became a fan instantly.
And little did you know you would be helming those productions.
Do you know how weird that is?
It is weird, isn't it? It is very weird. And then tell us, did you worked with George, obviously, on Young Indiana Jones and Radioland Murders prior to the prequels. During those productions, was he talking to you about the future?
Yeah, once we were about halfway through the Young Indiana Jones series, which was the first film or television series that ever used digital effects, once we, after about the third year, we knew that we were getting close to the technology, that we were developing the technology that would allow him to write anything that he wanted, and we pretty much knew that we'd have the skills and the hardware and the talent to be able to achieve almost everything. But that, the turning point was Jurassic Park. Once ILM was able to do Jurassic Park, we knew we were on our way.
Fantastic. And
so it was good.
What a thrill for you. Oh
no, I knew something was going to happen.
Hello, sorry about this, Rick. It's very rude. I just should get this though. Hold on a minute. Hello? Hello?
Hi, Warwick. It's Jerome Blake.
Oh, hi, Jerome. Hey, everyone. It's Jerome Blake, who, of course, played multiple characters in the Star Wars prequels. How are you?
I'm fine. A bit confused. What's all that noise in the background?
Well, I'm actually here. I'm in the theatre at Disney World. I'm hosting Star Wars weekends. I'm actually in the middle of an interview with Rick McCallum at the moment.
Are you?
Yeah.
Rick McCallum. Is it possible that I could talk to him momentarily?
Yeah. All right then, Jerome. But please be quick. He can hear you.
All right then. Okay. Hi, Rick. I haven't seen you for a while. Just one question. Can I be in the Star Wars TV series?
Oh, for goodness sake. Sorry. Goodness me.
No.
Does that constantly happen to you, Rick? Pestered by actors, left, right and centre?
No, not really. Not yet. But I'm looking forward to it soon.
Well, I can assure you it won't happen today. You already have my agent's phone number. Well, Rick, what I want to do now is, you're a producer.
Oh, no.
Okay, you're a producer. People think that you sit all day in a plush office, smoking a big cigar, counting your money and getting your assistant to make calls for you. I know that's not true. So I've set this little scenario up so we can see what you really do, right? There's your budget.
Beautiful.
There's your big cigar. Enjoy. And there is your mobile phone, okay? So you're all set there. You're in your office. If anyone's from the UK, he looks a bit like Del Boy and Only Fools and Horses. Yeah. So go ahead there. And now what do you need now? First you need a script, don't you? You can't produce anything without a script.
Well, with George you can, because we never get a script.
Bear with me. Bear with me a moment.
Until the film's over.
Just enjoy that cigar and count that money for just a moment. Okay, I'm getting you a script sorted out. I'm just typing it up now. Getting this first page sorted out. That's it, get that. There, just lots of rustling of papers going on down here. Hold on, bear with me a second.
Oh, dear God.
Hey, Rick! George Lucas, by the way. Imagine me a bit taller. Hey, Rick, I've written the first page of the script. I want to shoot next week. Do what you can. So what would you do now?
Warwick, just a minute. May I have a word with him?
Yes, all right, Ben. Yes, okay. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Hello, Mr. McCallum.
Hello.
Thank you for not replacing me with the young Obi-Wan at the end of the Return of the Jedi.
You're so welcome.
Oh, he's very grateful. But no, seriously, Rick, how do you go about taking those pages of that script and you know, budgeting it and putting it on the screen? It's a daunting process. In a short
lots of coffee. Lots of coffee. No, what happens usually when we get a page?
It's not real, Peter. Sorry to tell you. Disney dollars.
Disney dollars.
They are Disney dollars. Oh my God. Okay. So, well, normally what we would do is we'd break it down, build little models, do some animatics, which is a little. We have a couple of guys come in and work in a computer, and we try and walk through with George what it is he's going to make and what he wants to build and what he wants to do, and then we start to budget, we start to schedule it, build the costumes for it, and that takes all together for the whole process of the film about 2,200 people in about 3 years.
It's amazing. I don't know how you do it, and you keep so calm, and you seem like such a calm, controlled person. It's fabulous, really.
Riddlin, it works.
It's really Now, Rick, I know there is a rumour rolling around, pardon the pun, that you're going to be working on a 4th Indiana Jones movie fairly soon. We're not going to go into that now, but yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting. But since I've got you here, and I know you're here only for today now, I wanted to take this opportunity to help you out a bit, because I'm helping you out now. You know, I was thinking about Harrison Ford, and you know, he's obviously not as young as he used to be, and perhaps, you know, I was worried about him, how he would cope with all that action once again. So I want to take this here, this couch, and I want to turn this into the casting couch. Is that me? I want to turn this into the casting couch for the day, okay? You need look no further than this very stage for your replacement for Harrison Ford. No, it's not Peter Mayhew. It's in fact yours truly.
What an interesting, bold idea.
Let me help you. Let me help you envisage this more accurately as I go down here. Do excuse me? There's no stairs here, really. Okay. I'm coming back up. Oh, I caught my chin then.
I might be able to say a few of these, too.
Yeah. No, I'm not cheap. Rick, just in case you're not convinced already, but I don't know how you can't be, my technical team here at MGM Studios have apparently created me a reel. And this will show me as the Indiana Jones of the future. I've never seen this, folks, so I'm very excited to see this. I'm very excited. So look to the screens, Rick, and prepare to be amazed. Oh, it's a good start.
He's tall.
I'm sure, even for an elephant.
He is handsome.
Yeah, that's not so good.
He fears nothing.
Yeah, that's not right either.
He's skilled with weapons.
Oh, come on.
He's a competent horseman.
Well, that's embarrassing.
And he knows how to handle a whip.
Oh.
He's good with the ladies.
Cut it out!
And the men.
Oh, no.
He's a nifty little dude.
Oh. Rick, that's just embarrassing, guys. Come on, what are you doing to me? Make all this effort and... Oh, hang on, Rick. Just a minute. Okay, that hasn't convinced you. I want to prove to you I can do action. Okay? Are you ready back there? Action! Here it comes. Okay, ready? Here it comes. Come on, come on. Rick, I also, in doing my research, understand you used to be a stuntman yourself. So don the famous hat and come with me.
Jeez.
Okay?
Dear God.
You'll never see this anywhere else, folks.
You
Join me out here.
me.
Come on, Rick. Come on, let's do this. Right, put your hat on there. Okay? Okay? Indiana McCallum. So face that way, you better, because this is coming after you, man. Okay? You tell me action, you cue this, and I'm rolling this boulder after you.
Okay.
You cue me.
Go for it.
Action, here we go! Oh! Very good, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick McCallum, fantastic. Wow, well done. Right, as I retrieve the boulder, I'm going to hand over this job to you now, you the audience. You are now going to ask the questions. I believe we have some folks over on the side all lined up and ready to go. So can we have the first question for Rick or Peter?
Okay, this question is for Peter. This is Jessica from Florida.
Peter Mayhew.
Okay.
And it was, how was it doing the voice for Chewbacca? How did you enjoy doing that?
One secret. I never... Ah, that's better. Oh, I thought I'd gone deaf. That's better. I made the noises on set, but then our clever department found a brown bear that they used with a dog, and animals that were very low growling noises, and most of them fitted perfectly. So I did do it, but I didn't do it, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, that's very clear, Peter, thank you. Thanks for your question.
Next we have Chris from Florida.
My question is for Peter. What would you say is your favorite scene out of all 6 movies?
I think it's the chess game. Because you've got R2, you've got 3PO, Harrison's on the other side doing the navigating. Luke and Ben are playing bat and ball with the lightsabers. I've got a chess set and there is nothing on that chess set. I said to one of the technicians, what's going on? He said, do not worry, we'll put the things in afterwards. So you try and play chess with nothing going on and about 5 cameras rolling around. Not only have you got to listen to 3PO, which is a bad thing, but
I can second that.
you'll get the timing from Harrison and Mark and Ben and everybody. So it was an interesting thing, but it always sticks out in my mind.
Thank you, Peter. Fabulous, fabulous. Next question, please.
Next we have Elizabeth from Florida.
How long does it take you to get dressed up in the Chewbacca costume?
I'd say about 15 minutes to get up to speed. It's a little bit of makeup, a mask, and a big suit. So I'm told to go and get ready, and usually 15 minutes later we're shooting. So it's not that long a period of time.
Fabulous. Thanks for that question. Next, please.
Next we have Chris from New England.
My question's for Rick. On the new TV series, will Boba Fett be in it, and will Daniel Logan play him?
Ooh, that's mean. That's very mean. All right, I'll be bold. Yes.
Thank you for that one.
Next we have Craig from Florida.
Can I be in the TV show?
I've opened the floodgates, haven't I now, Rick? And you saying you don't get...
If you're in Australia in 2008, it'd be a real pleasure to see you there.
Let me give you my number.
All right, fantastic. Call my agent.
Warwick, I'll see you after the show.
Okay.
My real question is, did Palpatine create Anakin?
In my mind, yes, but we've had our argument. I've had an argument with George for a long time about that. He says no, I say yes. So he's the Jedi Master, unfortunately. But one day, I hope it'll all be revealed, and I think the television show will help make things a lot more clear.
Okay, next question.
Next
please.
we have Stephen from South Carolina.
Rick, hi. We had a great time last year in Indianapolis, and we want to know when and where's Celebration 4, and will all 3 of you be there?
Well, I think we will definitely be there. When and where, I'm not sure where it is, because I don't have, unfortunately, anything to do with it, but I'm hoping that it's within within this year, or not this year, 2006, but within a year. But yes, no, we're looking for it. I'm certainly doing a whole bunch of films to get it all ready for it, but I just don't know when and where that's going to be yet.
Thank you very much.
But I do look forward to seeing you all there.
Yeah.
It'll be fantastic.
And lastly, we have Tristan from Florida.
My question is for Rick. There's been a lot of talk about 3D saving cinema. I wonder what your thoughts were on that, and more specifically, could we look forward to a Star Wars in 3D sometime soon?
Well, definitely yes. I mean, I'm not sure if 3D is going to be the saving grace of going to the theater, but it definitely is an incredibly important part to both George and I. We've been working on the digital pipeline for about 12, 13 years, and the idea is that most cinemas are not good. The average person can see a film on a DVD in their home, and it more closely resembles the film that a filmmaker's made than they can in probably 99% of the theaters in the United States. And for the amount of money that we all pay to go see, and for the amount of money we spend on the popcorn and everything else, the theater owners really need to raise the bar and make sure that we're seeing films, all the speakers are working. I mean, we spend literally millions of dollars and months in a mixing room trying to create the most perfect soundtrack. And then you go to a theater, 8 miles away from home, and half the speakers don't even work, and that's inexcusable. And I think theater owners are just starting to understand, especially with everybody's help, you know, because complaining is a really good thing to do, is that if they don't do this, they're going to lose their audience. And 3D is the next step to be able to change the way in which we perceive images, to have much more immersive kind of storytelling. So we're really looking forward, and yes, we are going to convert all 6 films into 3D. Once there's about 2,500, 3,000 digital screens out there, which we project will probably be in the next 2 years.
Fabulous.
So we're really excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is, of course, Rick McCallum's first ever Star Wars weekends, and we're ever so thrilled to have had him with us these weekends, so thank you.
Seriously, I really mean it. It is so nice to be here, and it's so great to see all of you guys, and thank you from the bottom of our heart. It's been a fantastic weekend.
Absolutely.
So, thank you guys.
Well, actually, to recognise the fact that it is your first Star Wars weekend,
I knew I shouldn't have been sentimental.
we would like to welcome you into the Disney family. Now, I don't have the ability to do that. It's surprising, I know, but I don't. But I do know someone who does. Let's welcome them out here now, please.